Hello, my name is Sarah Fleshner, and I am the new host of the Business Side of Music podcast. I want to take some time today to tell you a little bit about how I met Bob Bender and Tom Sabella, how I stepped into this new role as the Business Side of Music podcast host, and where we're going to take this thing. So first, let's rewind 5 years ago, and let me tell you a little bit about how I met Bob Bender. So I went to a music business conference, I walked in the door, and Bob is the first person that I met. I had some business cards that I had printed up like a week before so that I would have something to give to all these people. And I handed it to him and went about my day. It was a brief interaction. I went and sat back down at the table, and a couple minutes later my phone went off, and Bob was emailing me from the parking lot asking if I wanted to be a guest on the Business Side of Music podcast. So a couple weeks later, I went back to town to do that. I met Tom Sabella, and the three of us instantly connected. They became my music uncles, which I loved. What I didn't realize is that was going to turn into the next 5 years of the best mentorship I've ever had. You see, they took the time to pour their 40 plus years of knowledge into me. There was emails and text messages and phone calls pretty much every day. Sometimes me answering their tech questions, but most of the time them answering my music industry questions. I loved working with the both of them. Losing Tom in 2020 and Bob in 2024 was one of the hardest things I've ever been through. A couple of weeks ago, I got to talk to Debbie, his wife, Bob's wife, as we often do. She's my aunt. And she let me know that she felt like Bob was tapping her on the shoulder, telling him to pass it on to me. I never saw myself as a podcast host, but I'm happy to step into this new role in order to honor what Bob and Tom have done and for my passion for this community that they've built. I'm so excited to let you know that we are going to go on with this podcast. We're going to take a few of the dreams that Bob and Tom had, and we're going to bring them to life, which means we're going to have a few artists, some managers, music industry professionals from all walks of the industry on here to talk about the business side of music. This is truly a community that Bob and Tom came up with. They've built it to have a space for everybody that loves the music industry. My hope is that we'll continue that. So please, when you're done with this video, comment, let people know who you are, answer a question, drop a question in the comments, and let's truly be the business side of music community. Thank you for taking this journey with me.